I can't believe this restaurant is trying to silence me. I mean, come on, man. This is messed up. On today's video, I want to find out the best steakhouse in America. First up, Texas Roadhouse versus Outback Steakhouse. I'm going to be harsh, but I will be fair. All other steakhouses in America, watch out because I'm coming for you too. Enough talking, and let's go eat some steaks. This is going to be a really good series. Okay. Outback Steakhouse. Let's see what they have over here. Did you know that Outback was not created in Australia? It was created here in Florida. Yes, in Tampa. I guess we make better steaks than Australian people. Wait, I don't know. We're gonna find out. Okay, so on the menu, they have a few options over here. You can choose several different types of steaks. I'm gonna go with the ribeye, everybody, because it seems nice. Price is $27.99. You get 2 sides. I chose the loaded baked potato and the salads so we can test out some reviews. Here are some concerning reviews for us to look out for. Yanni said, we ordered a piece of meat and it took them 45 minutes to bring it. We asked it for medium rare and it arrived super burnt. Don't spend your money in this place. Nothing works. And even the bathroom is dirty. 1 star. I don't see anything wrong with this bathroom, everybody. The bathroom is absolutely nice. Look at that, they even put the paper here for you to clean everything. Come on, man. I don't think they have much control over that unless somebody cleans every 5 seconds, but I found nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. And of course, for appetizer, I have to have the blooming onion. And also, surprisingly enough, for free, they give you some black bread. That's what she called it. There you go. That's the black bread that she talked about. They do give you a little bit of butter here. Let's try this bread out, everybody. See how good it is. Black bread. It's almost like cinnamon bread. Very, very delicious. I like the bread, everybody. There's nothing wrong with it. Good start so far. I don't have any complaints yet. Did you know that they were also the very first restaurant to do takeout? Yep, before them, no one else did it. They created it. What? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, everybody, because you should eat a steak fresh. When you take it to go steaks, they're normally not that good. It arrived, everybody, on another level. I mean, take a look at this blooming onion. It looks incredible. Their blooming onion uses a super colossal onion, not a little one. They sell 14 million pounds of super colossal onion every year. And the blooming onion is created by a bloomologist. That's what they call the chefs who make it. I thought it was a scientist. Sound like a scientist. Enough talking. Gonna dip it with the sauce a little bit. Let's give it a go. Oh, come on, man. Oh my God, that appetizer is phenomenal. It's slightly spicy, sweet because of the onion. The sauce has a little tanginess. Would I do anything differently? No, I'll just come here and order more. It's good. It's good, everybody. It's real good. One other fact that I actually like, if you order your steak well done here, they'll give you a bad steak. You know what? That kind of makes sense, right? Because if you want a chancleta, you're gonna get not the nicest steak. Got the salad, everybody? I mean, look, if you think I'm gonna talk well about a salad, you're out of your mind, okay? It's a freaking salad. Lori W. Very loud establishment. Cannot talk over the people. You're squeezed in like a sardine. My medium well steak came to me burnt on the outside. She ordered medium well. It was cooked perfectly, but the burnt on the outside made it impossible to taste the meat. I cannot finish my steak because all of the char. 1 star. Doesn't sound like it was a good experience, Lori. The steak has arrived, everybody. I mean, I gotta say a few things about this steak. You guys already know. The crust is nicely golden. There's nothing burning here. Lori said that the steaks were fully charred. Not at all. I see golden brown color. I don't know what the hell was wrong with that review either. I don't like how thin the steak is. It's very, very thin. Most importantly, let's see if it's medium rare right now. All right, time of the truth. Medium rare. Steak is slightly tough. All right, be a medium rare, be a medium rare. Oh, so I will call that a medium, everybody. And it happens because the steak is thin. It's a little bit too thin. Now, we had some reviews also about the flavor of the steak. Mauricio said, hi all. Hi. I've always heard from many people that the steak in Outback was quite good. But as you can see from my picture, the steak was burnt. Not only could you taste a burned piece of steak, but the seasoning was terrible. And on top of it all, a burnt blooming onion. Oh, that's bad. That's their signature dish. I was unable to eat the food on how badly it was cooked. 1 star. Wow. Let's try it. Give me a second here, but I gotta chew. Wow. Oh, that took a while. I need to wash that down. First of all, the steak has a little bit of seasoning on top, and that's slightly spicy. It takes away the beefy flavor. I'm not a huge fan of that seasoning at all. Second, it's not medium rare, it's medium. Third, it is not tender at all, everybody. It's very chewy. If it's choice grade, it's a very low choice grade steak. And since it's medium, it's dry. We were doing so well out back, but let me try the loaded potato and see what happens. If I'm being completely honest, everybody, this loaded potato, there's nothing special. It's not seasoned very well because all I can taste is a plain potato, some sour cream, cheese, bacon, and the green onions. Even though it looks phenomenal, it's lacking a little bit of seasoning. Wow, disappointed about the potato, to be honest with you, but I'm more disappointed about the steak. I really wanted the steak to be fantastic. Overall, my rating for Outback Steakhouse is a 3.1. That is for the food. The service, I will give it a 10 out of 10. But now let's see how Texas Roadhouse is gonna stack up. As soon as you sit down, the first thing that always arrives are these rolls. Golden brown, buttery, fluffy, and the smell is intoxicating. To go along with it, they give you a cinnamon butter, which surprisingly is super simple to make, but it's all about that fluffy bread. And when you combine them both, oh my God. One of the reasons you should come here is for these bread. If you've been here, you know what I'm talking about. But let me focus, check the menu, and order something. Before I place an order, notice that I sound just fine right now. In there, I had to use voice isolation. Now they raised the volume even more on this freaking sound. And that's because the manager kept trying to silence me by raising the music volume over and over and over again. I can't believe it. This is the first time this has ever happened to me. As I was deciding on what to order, it was time to check up on some reviews. Eda says, Pro, service was great, steak was great, well cooked and tasty. Cons, water tasted like dirt and rotten. Ooh. Never had water like that anywhere. What kind of restaurant has water that tastes like the smell of trash? 1 star. So I went ahead and got the water. And check it out. It looks like water. But did it smell bad? Bro, it smells like water. It has no smell at all. It smells like nothing. Now, obviously, this is tap water, and let's taste it. Tastes like water. That's what you expect from free water. It's free. You want an expensive water? Then you gotta pay for it. But if this one smelled like trash, I would definitely have let you know. Funny enough, for an appetizer, they have the same exact thing as Outback, a blooming onion. But they don't call it that. It is called a cactus blossom. How does this one compare with Outback? You tell me. It's like there's a huge difference. Just visually right now, this one is so little and the other one was so much larger. Unlike the Outback, this is just a regular onion. Yes, it is crispy and the sauce makes it slightly better. But in all honesty, they were just trying to copy Outback, but Outback does it better. And with that said, it was time for my most concerning review. Erica says, they brought meat perfectly cooked as always, when suddenly a cucaracha, started climbing the booth I was sat at. Ugh. A cucaracha? Oh my God, that's bad. Oh my God. I'm so disappointed. This place is filthy. 1 star. A cucaracha. That's the cucaracha texting me. Ugh. There's a lot of bad things, but a cucaracha? Don't worry, I will investigate that. Cucaracha. Trying to investigate over here. I don't see any cucaracha, and I'm not gonna lie, everybody, this looks pretty clean, but you kind of freaked me out with that review, man. No cockroach, cucaracha, no cucaracha. Thank God. If not, we would have a problem. Julia says, we love Texas Roadhouse because of their steaks, so we wanted to give a chicken a try. What? That makes no sense. I am not ordering chicken just to check your review. Nope. Chicken. So I went ahead and ordered the steak. Now take a look at it. First thing that caught my eyes is the grill marks. And of course, the sad gray color that comes between them. This is a terrible way to sear a steak. And on top of that, look how thin the steak is. But I will say that the loaded potato actually looks good. But I had another review to investigate. Jared O says, never ordered takeout from here. After I arrived home to find out I was not given a 6-ounce steak. Instead, the steak was literally smaller than the palm of my hand. Damn bro, you got a big hand, or it must be a real little steak. Ended up weighing the steak as a joke and found out it was 3.4 ounces. This is absolutely ridiculous. 1 star. I will investigate that. I brought a scale. We're gonna find out right now how much this actually weighs.
I ordered a 12-ounce steak. When I weigh it, it weighed 9.9. Here's the deal. Whenever you cook a steak, you will have some loss. It is normal. You start with 12 ounces and you will lose at least 2 on the cooking process. It's something that it is expected. Losing 2 ounces on a 12-ounce steak is reasonable. But the next reveal, oh boy.
Christina F says, I placed a to-go order and asked the steak be medium rare. I cut into the steak and it was actually medium. 1 star.
So my steak was ordered medium rare, and as soon as I cut it open, take a look. I want you to be the judge. This is not medium rare, it is medium. And I believe the reason that happened is because the steak is too thin. There's very little wiggle room for you to make mistakes.
We reviewed the steak, we'll see what it looks like. The most important thing right now is the taste. Let's see. Cheers. Unlike Outback Steakhouse, this one didn't take me 5 hours to chew. This one is also not as tough as the previous one. Oh, they raised the volume, everybody.
I don't like the seasoning. They definitely try to mask the flavor of the steak. It is unevenly cooked. It has a terrible crust. The only thing that stand out from Outback was that it did not take me an hour to chew. And I had one more review to investigate.
Tanya says, the ribeye cut had plenty of disgusting uncooked fat. 1 star. Wow.
This is white fat. No caramelization, completely raw, and to me, unedible. And that's all because they were trying to get grill marks. When you do that, you forget about the most important thing, cooking and rendering the fat properly, which is what makes a steak taste incredible. So Tanya, your review is quite accurate. But I went ahead and tried it anyway. And when I tell you that this restaurant is really trying to silence me, I mean it.
Now they raise the volume even more. Oh my God, they really don't want me to talk. I gotta talk real loud now, everybody, but I'm trying my best.
This unrendered fat was not good. But take a look at the baked potato. It definitely looks good. And as soon as I took my first bite, it was seasoned properly. It had a good amount of salt that made the potato taste better. So this was actually good. But whenever you go to any steakhouse and the side dish is the main star, we got a problem. A real big problem.
And for that reason, Texas Roadhouse gets a 3.3 out of 10. Even though I didn't like the steak, it was more tender than the Outback. It seems like the quality of steak is slightly better. Not much better. But they both cut their steaks extremely thin. They both had a terrible crust. They both try to mask the flavor of steak with more than just salt and pepper. So that is a no-go for me. Will any steakhouse in America get a 10 out of 10? Well, subscribe to find out. See you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.